Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Mark with ExoticCar PlayPlace, and today I'm going to give you a rundown on why my E60 M5 cost so much money when it was new, but I'm also going to include the VIN Decoder. I'm going to explain to you by the end of the video how you can find out the options list from your BMW, not just the M5, but any BMW. Now, as well, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Very important, because very soon, and I would say within the next couple of weeks, I will be running a contest and we'll be giving a giveaway. There will be a special giveaway prize, and if you guys subscribe, you'll definitely know when that video comes out, because the video will explain more detail about what you need to do, next steps and such. So make sure you get on that subscription button, hit that button, and get ready for the next video that's going to get you that prize. I don't know how many of you guys do not have the window stickers on your car, like the M5 over here. My car, I bought it used. I'm the third owner, and it didn't come with a window sticker, but what I want to do is share with you guys how to get that window sticker information. More importantly, why is this car worth the kind of money that it is? It was very expensive when it was brand new. I'm going to walk you through the options list, and I'm also going to explain to you how you can find on your M5, and not only your M5, if you also have any kind of a late model BMW, or you have friends with BMWs like that, you can actually find out every option that was fitted to this car. And I'm gonna walk you through that. I'm gonna show you how to do it. There's a website you can go to, but for now, I'm gonna show you some of the really premium options that came with my car. I'm gonna walk you around that, show you some of the detail, and I hope you enjoy it. So stick around to the end, because we're gonna show you the exact website and how to configure that. Let's go. So you'll notice on this car, it's black sapphire metallic, one of my favorite colors. The blue that this car actually comes with, as well, is one of my other favorites. The black sapphire metallic is actually my first favorite, mainly because black looks good on virtually any car, and this is no exception. It is a very menacing looking car, and with the oversized 19-inch wheels that this car comes with, coupled with the black paint, the black sapphire metallic, this car looks absolutely menacing. So that is basically how this car was outfitted. Black, sapphire metallic, 19-inch stock rims, and let's go and take a look at what else we have here. So going around to the back, we also have the fin. So there's a fin here that's fitted as part of one of the packages here for the M5. So that's also part of what you'll find on these M5s. Glass sunroof on here, an absolute nice touch. Obviously sunroofs are kind of coming and going right now with cars. Not everybody's doing sunroofs these days, but it's still nice to have if you've got it. This car also has, this is what I really like, is the comfort access. We've got the glass sunroof. So you'll notice on the front end, back to the outside of the car here, of course, we have the xenon headlights, which are also adaptive, so they'll turn and they adjust for the different road conditions. As well, this is a cool feature. I love this. This is the automatic headlight washers. This is also an upgrade, but this here pops up when you activate the headlight washers. This here pops up and sprays the headlights. It actually keeps the headlights clean when the roads get really grimy and ugly. Let's go take a look on the inside again here. So inside, we have the Merino Schwartz leather interior, leather finish in here. That's the black leather interior that comes with this. Not the extended, but this is the regular leather, but black, the black stuff nonetheless. You'll notice we have the brushed aluminum finish, my personal favorite by a long shot. A lot of the wood finishes, you know, they were nice in their day, but I think they're starting to date a little bit. I mean, they're not terrible. It's still nicer than, you know, miles of plastic that you find in a lot of cars today, but definitely the aluminum finish is the most modern type of look inside these cars. Now, of course, moving right along, we have the full display here, but more importantly, the upgrade here, you can actually see the heads-up display console in here. This is where it beams up to the glass. So there's this area, and so you've got heads-up display. That's another upgrade as well in there. Now these seats, of course, are the adaptive seats. So you can tell on the side, you can see on the side here, they actually flex. So these are the adaptive seats for the M car, of course. Not all of them had that, but this here, you've got the seat bolsters that move to accommodate, you know, different handling conditions and characteristics. So, but here, obviously we've got heated seats, we've got ways to activate your adaptive bolsters. You can actually modulate those or control those individually here on the dash. Backup alarm, tire sensors, you've got all kinds of stuff. These basically are fully loaded for their day. That's why they costed so much money. The M5 in its day was a premium car in the BMW lineup, and that's why you have every feature that you can possibly get. Yeah, it looks fairly simple and straightforward in here, but you've got AC, you've got cruise control, you've got, you know, intermittent wipers. Now, of course, you've got the M mode, you've got ways to adjust your controls for your stereo and whatnot. This car really has everything available to it. You've got voice control over there. You can use hands-free for your phone and all kinds of other controls in here. This thing is truly decked out. That's why they cost so much money in their day. So you've got the sliding shades, but you've also got, if you look around to the back, you also have the sunshade at the very back on the window. That is actually electrically operated as well. Another feature that I really like on this thing is the pass-through. So you pull this down, cool little feature, of course. Cup holders, another little cubby, but more importantly is the stow through here. So what we have here, you hit that little guy, and now you've got this bag that actually expands out should you want to put skis in from, you know, from the trunk, maybe a hockey stick or skis. That just pushes right through. And that is a neat little function there as well. This here's just a lock for this, holds that in place. There, I love that feature. Now, of course, another upgrade in this car is the Alcantara Headliner. Such a beautiful touch. And I'll show you all these codes. We're gonna review these again later, but I'm gonna show you these codes, what these mean if you had to order these special from the factory. These all have different order codes. So then you ask yourself, why did this car cost $130,000 plus back in 2006? I hope that summarizes it for you. Now let's get down to brass tacks. What we want to talk about is how you guys can find out your list of options on your BMW. Well, when you check online, there's a lot of difficulty in finding links and finding information about how to get to it. But I will tell you this much, there is a great BMW Vin Decoder, and it's called bmwvin.com. You need to check that out. So that's the actual site that you need to go in. What it asks you for is the last 7 digits of your VIN, or you can type in the whole VIN if you like, that doesn't hurt too. And then you go down below, there's a bar, and it's called Decode. And that Decode will then spit out all the features. It'll give you your build date, your engine code, it'll give you every option that came with that car. Now keep in mind, not every option was an option. These are all features that were added to these cars, and a lot of these cars had these as base options. They weren't necessarily options available to purchase. As an example, the M5, a lot of these features are base. They're not necessarily even add-on options. They were all, a lot of them came as a standard feature for these cars. So now we actually look at the purchase sheet here for my car. If you look here, what we have is the base price, the base price of $115,000. Heads-up display was an add-on at $1,500, and that had an option code of 610, and that was a local BMW code. PDI, of course, you got to pay. You can't get away from that when you buy it new, $2,500. And the ZEP, or ZEP, depends where you're from, executive package at $6,500 takes you to a grand total of $126,000. Add in the protection package, which this owner purchased. Of course, some insurance add-on there, air tax, subtotal of $127,000. And you add our Canadian GST, goods and services tax. Thank you very much, Mr. Mulrooney. There of $7,000 plus. takes you up to a grand total of $134,711. So make sure you get on that subscription button, hit that button, and get ready for the next video that's going to get you that prize.